On this week's episode of Only Murders in the Building Performance Review, this episode takes us through the life of Poppy White as she tries to get promoted to live her dream of being a podcast host and not Cinder's underappreciated assistant.
Our theme this week, the stories we tell ourselves.
Here we also meet Jimmy, another person from Mabel's past. This episode takes Mabel on a roller coaster ride of emotions and tests her limits. Charles still seeing Jan in prison, and now it's more than just needing help with the case, seeing he's still in love with her, even after she tried to kill him, which she thinks is not a good enough reason to stop seeing her. Oliver's having a crisis of his own as he awaits the final verdict of the DNA test results that'll determine if Will's his son or Teddy's. The trio discovers a new piece of evidence, a fingerprint that could belong to the possessor of the matchbook. They reach out to Detective Williams, who willingly agreed to help but also wants to be discreet, which is not quite like her. Arriving at Bunny's apartment, the trio learns of Cinder's plan to destroy Mabel, publishing a podcast that paints Mabel as the villain in Jimmy's story. They also learn Detective Williams in Denver on maternity leave, which means she's not the one that has been texting. Who could this mysterious imposter be, and what do they want with the evidence? Lucky for us, Mabel, Oliver and Charles makes a plan to unmask this new mystery. Mabel and Oliver discovers Charles is still seeing Jan.
The betrayal. Look at him. But at the same time, lacking the mental dexterity at his late age to wrestle one into comprehension.
Cinder releases her podcast, making Mabel out to be unstable. They're busy to realize the imposter took the bait, but when they did, it was too late and the imposter had escaped. You would think things couldn't get any worse, but they did. Mabel goes to Alice's gallery to seek solace, but stumbles upon Alice dressed as Bloody Mabel. The entire room is transformed into Mabel's apartment, and she's recreating Bunny's and Tim Connor's murder scene.
I'm sorry, you weren't meant to see it like this, not yet. Let me explain.
Cinder, being her usual self, tells Poppy there's no chance of her ever getting a promotion. Poppy decides to take Mabel up on her offer to expose Cinder. Charles sends his double to break up with Jan, but things are not going as he planned. Things kept getting worse for Mabel, as she apparently stabs a man in the subway. The video quickly went viral, and Bloody Mabel is back. Mabel did spot the mysterious person in the subway, but we never saw what happened before the video. Now, all we have are more questions about this mysterious person who's posing as Detective Williams and is desperate to get their hands on evidence. Let us know who you think the mysterious person might be and who you think is Will's dad.
The suit.
Why? Because I tried to kill you? How many times are you going to make me apologize for that?
Anyone else have a dry mouth?
I want soup!
With the killer!